How to decorate a dining table for Christmas. As the holiday season approaches, it's time to decorate your dining table for Christmas. You could do the same thing you have done for the past several years, or you could put a little extra time and effort into making your Christmas tablescape memorable. Here are a few interior designer tips and tricks for how to create an amazing Christmas tablescape. Get inspired. When decorating a dining table for Christmas, you might want to do something a little different, extra special, or unexpected this year. In order to be inspired, you can go shopping, look in magazines, or look online. Often the most interesting and beautiful tablescapes are the ones that are non-traditional and unique. Decide whether you want to design a Christmas tablescape for a casual gathering or a fancy dinner party. Avoid anything too juvenile or overly trendy if you want a more sophisticated tablescape. Instead, invest in quality pieces that you will want to use year after year. Remember that contrast is key to making things look worthy of a design magazine, so make sure to use opposing elements such as elegant velvet and rough pine cones. A designer tip is to use Pinterest to save tablescape ideas to a board. Collect about 100 ideas, then remove all but the 5 best ideas. Consider saving the ideas that you don't use this year for next year. Select a color scheme. Selecting your color scheme is the next step in planning your Christmas tablescape. Traditional color schemes include classic red and green, elegant silver and gold, or even a winter wonderland theme with icy blues and whites. Consider using non-traditional colors if you want a tablescape that is more memorable. Some unique color scheme ideas include navy blue and plum, green and brown, different shades of pink, or jewel-toned colors. Make sure that whatever colors and style you choose for your Christmas tablescape complements the other Christmas decor in your home. A designer tip is that most basic color schemes consist of only 2 colors, so try to use at least 3 colors if you want your Christmas tablescape to be more interesting. Table linens are the foundation. The bottom layer of your Christmas tablescape is your dining table linens. When it comes to Christmas table linens, you can go traditional using a solid color, simple pattern, or tartan. Another more unique option is to mix opposing patterns together to create a one-of-a-kind look. Consider mixing florals with plaids, mixing different types of plaids, or mixing formal patterns with casual patterns to create an interesting juxtaposition. A designer trick is to make sure that any patterns that you use are very different as seen from a distance, so the mixing looks intentional and not like you ran out of your preferred fabric. The most common problem people have when decorating with table linens is having them be too small. So make sure to research the proper size of linens needed for your size table. You may choose to not use any linens, use one type of linen, or use several types of linens. Here are some table linen options. Tablecloth. Select a tablecloth in your chosen color scheme, or you might want to use a neutral tablecloth to serve as a backdrop for other decorations. A designer tip is to use a longer tablecloth underneath a smaller tablecloth to add in extra pattern, texture, and color, which is especially popular on round tables. Table runner. A table runner can add depth and texture to your tablescape. Since it is smaller than a tablecloth, you can go more bold with the color or pattern. You can even layer a wider table runner under a thinner table runner. Placemats. You might prefer to use placemats on your table. Make sure that your placemat is large enough for your place setting. Placemats do not need to be made out of smooth, flat fabric. Consider using other textural materials like rattan or woven fabric. Elegant tableware. Invest in high-quality tableware for your Christmas tablescape. Your choice of plates, flatware, glassware, napkins, and serving dishes should complement the theme and colors you selected. Consider these tips. Chargers. Chargers are not required, but protect your table from heated plates while they create an extra bit of flair for a Christmas table. You might want to use woven wood chargers to add texture to your sterile white plates, or use metallic chargers to add a little extra sparkle. Dinner plates. You can use classic white dinner plates for versatility, or choose patterned ones in your color scheme for added flair. A designer tip is to not be afraid to mix and match dishes from different patterns. You can give each person the exact same table setting, but the dinner plate is a different pattern from the salad plate, which is a different pattern than the charger plate. Mixing and matching dishes creates a unique and memorable one-of-a-kind table setting. Flatware. Simple silver or gold flatware is traditional, but don't hesitate to purchase something more unique if you want to be a little extra, such as flatware with a patterned handle. Glassware. You can use simple clear glassware, fancy crystal glasses, or colored glasses for drinking. Napkins. Do not use everyday paper napkins for your Christmas dinner. You can buy higher quality white paper napkins, however, cloth napkins are preferred. Plain white cloth napkins are classic. However, you might want to opt for a color or pattern that complements your decor, or a napkin with a special detail like fringe. Don't forget to consider using a napkin ring that acts as a piece of jewelry. Also consider the best placement for your napkin, either on your plate or to the left of your fork. Serving dishes. Your serving dishes should complement your dinner plates and your color scheme. However, they do not have to match. Your centerpiece is the star of the show. Your dining table centerpiece is the focal point of your Christmas tablescape, so spend time ensuring that it is special. Use elements of different heights for interest. However, make sure that your centerpiece is not too tall so guests can easily see each other across the table. Typically, don't make your centerpiece taller than 12 inches. However, a few thinner elements, such as taper candles, can exceed beyond that. Whatever you design for your centerpiece, make sure to consider it from different angles. Note how it looks when first entering the dining room from the doorway, how it looks standing, and how it looks sitting. Here are some centerpiece ideas for your Christmas tablescape. Greenery garland. You can lay a fresh or faux greenery garland down the center of your table, then add baubles, pine cones, ribbon, or any other decor on top. Decorating with one type of greenery is good. However, using multiple different types of greenery gives your centerpiece more dimension. A designer tip is to use greenery from your garden to supplement store-bought greenery. Traditional floral arrangements. You can arrange fresh flowers in a vase or lay them along the table like a table runner using a wet floral foam. Research the flowers that you want to use and their longevity once cut, so you can purchase them ahead of time and ensure that they will look fresh. You can use faux floral stems, however, they should be the highest quality that you can afford, since your guests will be staring at them all evening. Candles. You can use a grouping of candles of various heights and sizes in your chosen color scheme. Odd numbers of items typically look best, so use groupings of 3, 5, 7, or 9 similar candles. When using candles, you might want to dim your overhead lights for added drama. Make sure to only use unscented candles so the fragrance does not interfere with the food aroma. Personalized place settings. Add a personal touch to each place setting to make your guests feel special. Here are some options. Place cards. You can create place cards with your guests' names, but make sure that the place card is in your color scheme. Spend extra time considering the seating arrangement to encourage conversation and reduce drama. A designer tip is to add the dinner menu to the bottom of the place card so your guest knows what to expect from Christmas dinner. Custom napkin rings. You can use napkin rings that complement your theme and add a personal touch, like a small ornament with each guest's name tied to the napkin with a pretty ribbon. The ornament can be a gift for your guest at the end of the night. Chair decorations. Another personalization option is to attach decor to the back of the dining chairs with the guest's name on it. Additional areas. There are other areas of your home that might be used for Christmas hosting that you should also consider decorating to complement your Christmas tablescape. Cocktail bar. Consider creating an area dedicated to pre-dinner drinks. This area can be a table or bar cart that is decorated in a similar style to your dining room tablescape. The bar could transition to a coffee bar after dinner. Buffet area. If you are serving food buffet style, make sure that your buffet area is not just a basic kitchen countertop with disposable pans and plastic spoons. You can use pretty dishes and use elegant signage designating the different food options. Practical tips for your Christmas tablescape. Before you create your Christmas tablescape, keep these practical tips in mind. Guest comfort. Ensure that there is enough space for your guests to comfortably sit at your dining table. Make sure that none of your guests have to sit at the joint of the table where the leaf attaches, because their plate might wobble from side to side. You also don't want anyone to have to straddle a table leg. Child-friendly decor. If children are part of your Christmas celebration, avoid using overly precious items that are within their reach. You also should be cautious of burning candles that might injure them. Consider making a table just for the children that will be more fun and safe. However, make sure that you put even more effort into decorating that table to be fun so the kids don't feel like they are an afterthought. Easy access. Keep dishes and condiments within easy reach for a convenient dining experience. You might want to set up a serving table in your dining room for easy access. Remember for next year. Take many photos before and after your Christmas dinner party. Make notes of what worked well and what did not work well so you can improve when hosting next year. If you enjoyed this video and want to be inspired with more interior design content, please subscribe to this channel. Make sure to click the bell icon to get notified of new videos and be involved in our community of interior design enthusiasts.
Merry Christmas!